Hello, guys, and welcome to the Shrine of St. Anthony. I'm Friar Franck, and
I'm Friar Rich.
And we wanted to do this video simply to bring attention to some of the events that we have been having here at the shrine. And one of them has been the Taize night, and it has gone so popular that we wanted to bring more attention to it and kind of give the background of what Taize is and some of the experiences of how Taize has impacted some of the young adults that come to the shrine. The first thing to know is that Taize was actually founded by Brother Roger, and he is a Swiss Christian, and it was founded in 1940. It is an ecumenical community in France that sort of ministers to young people. And over the years, it has been able to minister to so many young people, thousands of young people, just people in general. Always go to the events, the Taize events in France, and it's just been amazing. My first experience was when I was young, and remember my mom would send us, me and my sisters, there for camps, and so for me it has always resonated. There has always been a sense of Taize in my life, in a sense, and I have found a bigger joy for it actually in my first year in Chicago. And from then on, I just always had this urge to kind of share the experience of Taize with other people. So when the opportunity came to do something here at the Shrine of St. Anthony, I was so happy. And Father Eric, who is the director of the Shrine, was really convinced that this could be a good thing for our young people. And so we have had a couple Taize nights. We had one in November of last year, and we had one 2 months ago, a month ago, or something like that. And 3 times now we have had Taize, right?
I think so, two or three.
Yeah. 2 or 3. And it's been amazing, and just the experience that people have had, and people coming up to you and telling you about what, the contemplation of the cross. It's just been surreal. And it's been amazing.
Sure, and I'm one of the people, I'd never experienced Taize before, but I'd heard about it. It's a very unique experience, and it's an experience of a meditative, like meditation through music, but also a meditation on the cross. And that was something that was very powerful that I wasn't expecting. For me, it reminded me very much of, in the shrine chapel here, we have a statue of St. Clare, where she's holding the cross and she's kind of hiding behind it. She's holding a mirror, but it comes from one of her letters that she wrote to Agnes of Prague, where she talks about the mirror mysticism. And she tells people that we need to gaze on the cross, to consider Christ in the cross, to contemplate his offering, and then to imitate him in our lives. And for me, that experience, that exhortation that Claire gives, I've been able to live out by coming to Taize. It's very different than adoration. Eucharistic adoration is wonderful, but this is a very different experience. And so this is actually the cross that we usually use during the Taize.
Yes.
So to kind of focus our prayer on our Lord's cross through music, through silence, and then through group prayer has been an incredible experience.
And actually, our cross has been blessed by Archbishop of Baltimore. Father Eric invited him to see the cross, and he saw it, and Father Eric asked him to bless the cross for us. So this is actually, it was actually made by one of our friars. Do you remember who it was?
Joe Dornier.
That's right. And it's one of those things that just. We actually, the story behind this cross is when we first decided that we wanted to do the Taize prayer service here at the shrine, we were looking for a cross to present, a cross to kind of put up, and I was gonna tell Father Eric, well, let's use the one in the chapel. Well, anyways, 2 weeks later, he sent me a message and he says, you would not believe this. I went into the not the attic, but the patrimony room. And I found this cross there, and this is, and then so both of us immediately thought, this is amazing. Francis actually want us to bring, or St. Anthony want us to actually bring Taize to the shrine. So that's one of those things where it was an encouragement for us as well. just really, 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 really like that. Yeah.
It's providence.
Yeah, providence. Yeah. And you also like talking about just the some of the people that have been to the shrine and some of the young adults. So not just young adults, but everyone usually comes. And how amazing the experience that they have had. Have been. Do you know like anybody have spoken to you about any of their experiences?
Yes, so we've had a lot of students from Catholic University that have come who've had very powerful experiences. For them, it was a first-time experience as well. But just it's a very moving thing, and I know it's not just limited to one group. It's something that everybody can experience, especially this time of the year,
Right.
as we're entering Passiontide. It's a very wonderful time to have a meditation like this.
Right. I mean, it also like it goes a bit. It was just kind of two things that we also see in the whole Taize experiences. In the world in which everything is moving, everything is so fast. We're just moving at such a fast space. It's really good for us to sometimes kind of stop, pause, and meditate. Contemplate not just the cross, but the crosses that we have in our own lives, and kind of looking at the suffering, how much, the crucified, Christ on the cross, and how beautiful, how that is in a sense too, has been really, really powerful. And for us as Franciscans, really, Francis has always, what is one of his famous, like, I don't want to boast of anything but the cross of our Lord Jesus Christ. Something like that he says, and that is a powerful message in a sense, So for us Franciscans, it is very, very important for us to always remind ourselves, of the cross, so like this, that's just a little bit about Taize. One thing also, so closing this, we would like to invite everyone to come to the next Taize event, Taize Prayer Service, which will be on
Wednesday, April 17th at 7:30? 7:30 p.m. here at the Shrine of St. Anthony. So that's Wednesday of Holy Week, right before the Triduum starts. And there'll be an ecumenical service.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's pretty much what Taize is an ecumenical community. We come together with our brothers and sisters from different denominations, and we come together to pray. And I don't think there's anything more powerful than that. So, thank you guys for watching us, and we'll be back with some more videos.